This is the installation for the Victor kit for the Takamo Hurricane, or MKP2, but it should also fit on there. Okay, so here's how much you want to break down your Hurricane. Take off your handguard, take off your magwell, and then whatever stock option, that'll be whatever choice you have. You have HPA, you can even get the Magfed junkie adapter for the HCS, and then you have the remote line, or the buffer tube buttstock. Primary differences would be you're no longer going to have the quick connection options. I'm not sure what you would call these. The swing off, you're going to have to take this off on the Hurricane, and then you will no longer have push pins because of the thickness of the handguard. Push pins will no longer work. So we do have to go back to bolts and nuts. Okay, let's get started. First step is to remove this piece right here. You need a 1/8 Allen key. And for simplicity's sake, I've already kind of loosened mine. And then this piece right here, this nut is kind of press fit in. So you may have to convince it out. Save these, because you will need to reinstall them in case you ever want to go back to the standard Helix or whatever other magwells they have available. So there you go. That's a fully prepared Hurricane for the Victor kit installation. Go ahead and start with the magwell. You can just slide that right on. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then slip your M5 bolt, M5 by 45 in the front, and M6 by 45 in the back. Flip it over. Screw these nuts on a little bit until they line up in the shallow grooves that are in the magwell. Kind of press them in. And, oh, I had the wrong size Allen keys. Holding the nut in place in the back, tighten this down, but not too tight. If you start to hear any kind of stress, creaking or cracking, way too tight. Okay, there's the magwell installed. And then the handguard, pretty much the same thing. Just slip her on. Your M6 by 35 on the top, M6 by 45 on the bottom. Screw your nuts on. Press them in. Hold in place. And tighten down. There it is, installed. Oh, of course, your two bottom screws for the pistol grip on the actual Hurricane. I don't have the exact size, so we're just going to make do with some M5 that I had lying around. And that's that. And then there will be an optional pin that you can put in here if you want it to be a more solid connection, but it will hold in there for most use. Next video would be the features.